almost a decade
Yeah.
living plant-based. And look at us. We're 52 years old. I'm just kidding.
So you guys.
This is Marvin.
And Amber.
And we're with the family. Oh, it's been a while since we said that, sweetie.
Mm-hmm, it has been.
So we are coming to you guys with our 6 years in Atlanta update. We have been content creators for many years, and we've been documenting our journey. Mm-hmm. And we know y'all. Don't beat us up in the comments. We know it's been a while, but we've got a lot of good stuff that's been happening. So we're excited to share with you guys. And as always, what should they do?
Please subscribe if you haven't already, and like what we're talking about. Also, leave a comment, and the notification bell. Don't forget that as well.
Absolutely. So let's get started. How has it been? We've been here 6 years in Atlanta.
6 years, y'all, in January.
Yes.
I just was telling Babe on the way home from church, I was like, Babe, we're already dressed.
Right.
Let's go ahead and make this video finally, because we've been talking about it. And y'all, honestly, we just really have been just enjoying life. We've been enjoying the greatness of God. So we made 6 years, January the 31st.
Wow.
And
doesn't feel like it, by the way.
No. It seemed longer or shorter?
It seems shorter. Seems like we haven't been here that long.
To me, it doesn't seem short. It doesn't necessarily have a number on it, but it seems like we've just kind of almost, not always been here, but I'm so far removed from Texas.
6 years is almost a decade.
It is.
I mean, but it just doesn't feel like it. Like time has been moving a little bit differently since we've been here, like in a great way.
So you think like a year, 2 years, 3 years?
It still feels fresh. It still feels new.
Really?
Like I know that this is home. I feel like an AT alien, all that stuff, but it just doesn't. It just feels like we're on a really extended vacation.
You do keep saying it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, a lot has been going on. I just looked at our last video, and our last video was 6 months ago. Right. Which we ended up going to a high-end vegan restaurant. So we got to get you guys kind of caught up on what's going on.
Yes.
So to begin, you guys, Liberty is doing amazing.
She is, y'all.
Y'all, she's about to go to middle school next year.
Yeah. She is tall as a tree. I mean, we've debated, like, I'm 6 foot. Amber is 5'4". So we said, where is she going to fall? And it's looking like she's getting her daddy's height.
Yeah, she's like up to my shoulder right now. She's really tall. Yeah. Y'all, she'll be 11 on Tuesday.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, super excited.
Yes, and she's going to middle school. We are so excited about her going to middle school. Yep. We're actually going to have a huge party for her where we're going to invite family. Or we have invited family and friends to come to Atlanta to spend time with us and just to have a great celebration. And y'all, she is just so humble and sweet, because she's like, I don't want this to be my party. This is for all the 5th graders. And Daddy's like,
girl, we ain't spending money on all the 5th graders. Right? We spending money on you.
Right. He was like, this is your party.
I get it, though. I get it.
She's so sweet. She's very excited. It's very, very bittersweet, because for those of you that don't know, I'm an educator, and so she's been at school with me for these last 6 months, and so now
6 years.
What did I say?
6 months.
6 years. Thank you, babe. Yeah. And so she's about to go to middle school, and then I'm actually also going to be going to another school, and I'm going to be teaching a totally different grade and all of that. So a lot of new things happening. And what about you at work, babe?
So I made some transitions. If many of you all know, I'm a licensed real estate professional, but it's we. So I was a realtor with EXP Realty, which is a well-known real estate company. Now I'm with Real Brokerage. So we are dual licensed in the state of Georgia and South Carolina. So if you are interested, or you know anyone that's interested in moving around either Georgia or South Carolina, we'll put our contact and email for all that. We'd love to. We've helped so many folks relocate down here that have found us through various YouTube channels that we have. And that's been fun. Just, just helping folks buy and sell real estate, especially relocating and telling our story why we moved down here. And it's just been super fun. So we'd love to help anyone that you know, our family out there. But
right. And I just want to add to what Babe was saying. It's very interesting, though. We came here 6 years ago, and just to like so many other people that are coming from other states as well.
A lot of people
all the time, constantly coming from other states to be a part of Georgia, just like we did. And then also, I did want to add, you guys, that real estate is Marvin's second job, as he has his primary career as well in finance. So
yes.
We've been really, really locked in, really busy.
Yeah.
Lib has us, y'all. She got 5 different things at school she's a part of.
She like raising. It's like raising 5 kids with this baby.
She has so many activities, but we're so proud of her. She's just done so amazing, maintained, her amazing grades.
Yep.
So she's holding it down, but we tired. So I told her the other day she had a spring performance where she was doing 2 different things in the performance, and I told her, I said, girl.
We told her you're gonna have to cut it down to like 2.
Yeah, for middle school.
Yeah, our weekends are very sacred, and I know y'all. We know, especially as they get older, some not sports, but just activities sometimes take up the weekend, and we're okay with making that sacrifice as long as it's like just 2 things.
Right.
Yeah, she's doing 5 things right now.
Right, and for us to just have 1 child, it's like it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah, so that's the reason why also we've been really just enjoying life and just like not being so quick to pick up our camera, because it's like we're so busy, particularly throughout the week, that when the weekends come, it's like we have to get our Sabbath in one day. So we just really have been working hard to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves. So that we don't feel burned out and things like that, right, babe?
Well, yeah, and I think it's important. I mean, we really talked about like balancing things. We still do our date nights every Friday unless one of us is sick or something like that. We are very consistent in our local church. We've even started, we volunteer now at our local church. So that's been another thing that we've been kind of including into our lives, but also just making sure that we're enjoying each other, because we said all
I'm sorry.
We say it all the time. I'm not going to edit this out. I'm not. No, ma'am.
In all sorts of ways.
Right. Of course. But, we've also said that, our travel should be something that we always maintain. Yes. We've been moving a little bit more on a conscious budget kind of way. So like we're taking a big trip soon. We're going to be out of the country. We're super excited about that. No, we're not going to record because it is a place that we've already recorded.
Right.
That's all we'll say. But just making sure we travel, and we have been enjoying living in the Southeast. We've been spending a lot of time where? Where's our second home?
Oh, South Carolina.
South Carolina. Oh my goodness. I love South Carolina.
Right. Which is one of the great benefits, you guys, of living in Atlanta is that you can, I think we've talked about this before, but you can get to so many different states from Georgia, from Atlanta in general. So South Carolina, like Babe said, our second home.
Right.
As well as North Carolina, Alabama,
Florida.
I mean, it's just, even, I don't think Mississippi is not
We
too
have
far
not, yes,
one
state over.
Gone.
Right.
Yeah, from here. We've been to Mississippi before. We have family there.
But not since we moved down here.
Yeah, not since we moved here. Yeah. But yes, y'all. So, like, we've done a lot of road trips and things that I don't think we've really recorded yet. We've just kind of been in, like, relaxed mode.
So here's the thing with like YouTube now. So we have a couple of YouTube channels mainly specific to the real estate business that we have. But as far as like family, I guess this is what's called like vlogging or just like a family channel. We, we're trying to figure out like a balance because we want to continue to pour into the audience that we built here. Is like 12,000 folks so far. We have friends that have come to visit us that are like, y'all need to do y'all videos. It's been a blessing to a lot of people. So I think we should pose a question to the audience. Like, what would y'all like to see us document more of? Is it like travel? Is it the cooking? We're still vegan, food, by the way. So we're 6 years in Atlanta. How many years vegan? Seven or eight.
Well, we was vegan 6 years before, the year before we came. So we're going to be 8 years this summer.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Almost a decade living plant-based. And look at us. We're 52 years old. I'm just kidding.
So silly. No, actually 42 and
41.
Y'all, but I'll be 43 in April. My birthday's coming up.
You see a gray hair, y'all? Let us know in the comments if you see a gray hair in Amber's head.
Some gray hair. I do.
It's all over me, and I'm loving it. Don't get it twisted. I'm not coloring it. Absolutely not.
No, you better not. It looks nice.
But people often say they don't believe that we're our age, and we always attribute it to plant-based lifestyle, the joy of the Lord, and just trying to keep our peace.
Right.
Just trying to keep our peace.
So. And having a sweet little almost 11-year-old that keeps us busy and having fun and doing all sorts of things.
Absolutely. So let us know in the comments, like I said, what you guys would like to see us talk about, and we'll use that as inspiration to continue to provide consistent content. But what's next on the list?
I'm looking over here. Okay, so we were talking about loving Atlanta. So food, y'all. Atlanta, as far as we've been here, has always been really big on having a lot of vegan plant-based options. But it seems like they're like you can go on any side of town and it's like several places that you can eat and enjoy. Yes. Say it again.
I said more and more.
Yeah, so we've really been enjoying eating. When we were coming up with what we were going to talk about a moment ago in the car, Leah was like, eating. Y'all, she is such a little foodie. She's just like her mom and dad. And
we're going to give y'all some, like, our top, we're going to just name it right now.
Okay,
top vegan places or plant-based places to try if you come here to Atlanta.
Okay.
So, Ethiopian or East African food, Desta. Let us know in the comments if you've ever tried Desta. Their location in Decatur.
Right.
Chinese.
Oh, I know what babe's gonna say.
Harmony. Chinese vegetarian. That's in Chamblee, Georgia.
But if you like other Asian cuisine, like Malaysian food, it would be
Mamak.
Yeah, Mamak vegan restaurant, I think, or something. That's also
in Chamblee. Yes, these are all parts of Atlanta.
Yes, and then also Tassili's
Raw Reality. Oh yeah, can't forget that.
Yes, best kale wraps ever. Best raw food ever.
Let us know in the comments if you try that. And then Southern food, we would say Shawnee's. And when I say Southern, they're a bakery. No, okay, so two places. Shawnee's is in Lilburn, Georgia. We just left there. One of the best oyster mushrooms, fried oyster mushrooms. They season it. It's amazing. Let them know you found them through the Family O. They also have a breakfast biscuit, vegan bacon and egg biscuit. The fluffiest biscuits I've never tasted. Being plant-based.
Yes, because we've traveled around eating a lot of different breakfast type items, and you literally think you're eating a regular biscuit like from back in the day.
Shawnee's. And then for West African food, where do we go?
Flavors of Africa.
Flavors of Africa, also in Lilburn, Georgia. Shawnee's and Flavors of Africa in Lilburn.
You might want to take that one to go because there's not really seating. We know the owner, so she allows us to kind of sit and post up and eat or whatever, but that would be to go. And then what about, babe, in the city? Where we were saying the high-end place that we ate.
The breakfast place that the buffet. Yes.
What is that one called? Urban Fix.
Urban Fix buffet.
Yeah.
It's a little pricey, but we save up for it.
Right.
But it's a little pricey. But it's good.
Yeah, but it's worth it. And it's like traditionally when we go, it's like maybe a holiday.
Yeah.
Mother's Day, Father's Day, Easter, things like that. But one time, y'all, we really wanted to go, so I told babe, I said, well, look, let me go ahead and take about a month, save up.
Yeah, we saved up.
And then we went. It's not that expensive, but it's expensive in the sense of when you think about
compared to Golden Corral.
There we go. That's a good example.
Yeah. It's all, they make the food very fresh and it's like an Asian cuisine, but that's real good. And so that's pretty much our favorites.
Well, and I have to add also in the West End, Soul Vegetarian. That's one of my favorites.
Soul Vegetarian.
Babe, how did we forget about Chelsea's?
Oh, Chelsea's.
Oh
yes.
My goodness. In Decatur.
So Soul Vegetarian is a really good option. Their hours are unique, but Chelsea's vegan, vegetarian. A lot of places call themselves vegetarian, but it's really vegan. But now that vegetarian was usually the normal, that was the label that was given for everything. But it's a 100% vegan spot owned by some folks from another part of the Caribbean. Oh, that food is amazing.
It's good.
It's amazing.
Yes. As a matter of fact, some of the places we just called out now for Liv's
party. We're gonna do catering.
Yes, we're gonna do catering.
Yeah.
And she loves Chelsea's vegan mac and cheese, so we'll be using them for that.
Yes.
And using some of the other businesses as well.
And if y'all check any of these places, or if you've already been to these places, let folks know that we're not lying. These are some of like our big ones. And then of course, Sunny Vegan was that's a if you want a burger, that's a good option. But everybody knows about that. So we're trying to name things that people may not know of. But and then as far as like events in the city, we saw Dr. Umar not too long ago. From was it Marcus Garvey Day?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, Marcus Garvey Day. We saw it was just a really amazing Afrocentric experience. Oh man, it was in the West End
at the shrine.
At the Shrine of the Black Madonna. We do a lot over there. We've also been to New Black Wall Street a few times. They had something going on for Kwanzaa. For like the whole week. So now that things are warming up and we're kind of heading into springtime, I'm very excited.
Yeah, getting very excited. Even today, y'all, we were headed out running errands and things like that. Yeah. And it was so busy everywhere. I was telling Babe, it reminded me of when COVID, y'all remember when COVID was going on and everybody was inside for the most part. Yes. And then as soon as like things started getting a little bit, I guess normal would be the word. Yes. You saw everybody was out walking their dogs, taking walks, running, eating out, whatever. So today was such a beautiful day in Atlanta, and it was just really busy. It
was really nice. And then I got the sniffles because the pollen been crazy. But we're excited about that because we're like seeing like the plants starting to come back. So one of the primary reasons that I was like, we got to move to Atlanta is just the nature. Is second to none down here. So when it's wintertime, it's not really, you can't really tell, but Lord, when it's spring and summer, it's beautiful down here.
It is beautiful. And speaking of that, we've been doing a lot of home projects around our home. Yes. One of them in which entails our backyard.
Yes, we finally got our backyard up and running.
We finally have it up and running. Yes. We've been talking about this for a while.
Yes.
So we got like a fence. We got like, backyard arrangements and things like that we may showcase here and there. We'll see. Definitely for Liv's party, I'm sure we'll document a little bit of that. So you guys will see that at that time, which will be in May. But we're very, very excited because there were a few days in Atlanta where it was still cold, but it would warm up a little bit. So we were able to like go in the backyard and just like eat and just relax.
It's been nice.
Yes, it's been very relaxing, and just like our backyard is wooded, so you're just seeing all these trees, even though they didn't have any leaves on them, most of them, but just still beautiful to be, in nature, in God's nature.
And as you can see behind us, we're in one of our rooms that we converted into our YouTube studio. Take a look at this artwork back right there. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, that's our house, y'all. We've just hooked it up on a budget. With some amazing artwork. I wish y'all could see the artwork behind the camera. It's just we are truly, even after like 6 years of living here, like I'm still amazed that we have such a nice canvas to work with as far as like making our home personal to us and adding little touches that have to do with our, our various personalities and
our culture.
It's been fun living here and just kind of doing little projects and whatnot. Cause it's like, I think one of the things that I always thought about relocating and literally packing up and moving to a completely different state is, will we ever like move back to Texas? And the answer is unequivocally no. No.
It's a better quality of life here for us.
Yeah, it's been a better quality of life for us. And you see all those crazy, I moved to Atlanta with $50 and they were saying it's a ton of videos that talk about like, don't move to Atlanta. We full. I ain't gonna say we full, but we are getting full. But no, I think that Atlanta still has opportunities for whatever you want your life to be. So for us, we are very much focused on family, very much focused on our faith, very much focused on just a better quality of life. And we feel like Atlanta specifically has put us in the best position to do that. Yeah. Literally. I mean, it's the foolishness and all that stuff, but you only run into that if you're looking for that.
If you're in that particular area or whatever have you. Certain parts of town we never go to.
Never.
Like we may have been to it in the past, but
Right.
we don't frequent it. We frequent the places where we feel welcome. If we
Right.
don't feel welcome because there's foolishness going on,
Right.
then we're not going to go to those parts of town.
Yeah.
So, you know, you just got to think about that when you're moving really anywhere though, huh?
Yeah, yeah, and I would say for after 6 years, I think it's really, really important now to do your due diligence.
Mm-hmm.
You know, don't just like move to a place because you hear other people. Don't do it because of us.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it because of anybody you're watching on YouTube. Come down, experience, because
Right.
where we live is perfect for us, but it may not be perfect for you.
Right.
So that's why we don't ever like say, well, for privacy reasons, we don't say where we live. But
Right.
also when, you know, folks ask, you know, from the YouTube, you know, where is the part of town to live for this? Where's the part of town to live for that? I kind of feel like Atlanta gives you some of everything in every part of town. But it's all about where you want to, you know, what your budget is, you know, what if you have family, kids, no kids, all that stuff. It's just different. So
Right.
that's been kind of like interesting as a real estate professional, helping folks navigate all that. So
It has been.
yeah. So I don't know if we covered everything that we wanted to talk about today.
We talked about home projects. The
Yeah.
last thing was just travel.
Yeah.
Y'all know we love to travel.
Yeah.
We have, as Babe mentioned a moment ago, we have a trip coming up
Yes.
in a couple of weeks. And then, y'all, our summer is already just gone. Y'all,
Yeah.
we're just going to be, like, everywhere.
Yeah, we're going to be everywhere.
And we're so excited.
In a good way, yeah.
Yeah, in a good way.
Got 2 family reunions.
2 family reunions.
Two
We're
family
going to. Yeah.
reunions.
We also have our annual family trip. For those of you that
Right.
remember, we lost my late brother, Michael, 3 years ago now. And ever since his passing, the family gets together every
Right.
summer and we have a trip, a family trip. And so this is going on our third. This will be our 3rd year. This is our third year. So first year was Hawaii.
Yeah.
Second year, last year was
New Orleans.
And then this year will be somewhere else.
We'll be somewhere else again. Super excited. We'll be in 2 different places.
Yeah, we'll be in 2 different places for that particular trip. So we're super excited, and we're actually already planning for next year, next summer.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have a lot of travel coming up. I told Babe, I don't even know if we're gonna do any road trips because we're gonna be so busy, and we also want to rest, you know, before we move into our new adventure for the upcoming school year. So
Yeah, but we will keep you guys posted. And like I said, we're kind of kicking around some ideas on content to create on this channel. We're going to work our best to stay very consistent. But if you want to just keep up with us, follow us on Instagram.
Right.
Follow us on Facebook at TheFamilyO on Instagram, or _family_O on Instagram, and then TheFamilyOYoutube on Facebook. So I'm excited to continue to create content, and I've enjoyed talking with you,
I've
Cute.
enjoyed talking with you too.
All right, well, we're gonna let y'all get back to y'all day, night, or afternoon, whenever you're watching this. And until the next video, this is Marvin.
Amber, and we're with the family.
All right, y'all.
Bye.
Peace.